What's up, guys? Soul here, bringing you another Project 365. This is going to be actually day 70, because unfortunately day 69 of my project is still rendering on the computer. Yeah, it was a cooking edition, so be on the lookout for that. But anyways, I'm actually want to bring up my open dialogue section. I'm going to call this the walk-in closet conversation section of my videos. And this is actually a subject that's near and dear to me, and it's the subject of passion and the pursuit of what you want to do in life. And I think that a lot of people have this conversation every day with either their friends, their family, maybe even themselves or strangers. And I think that uh, typically people of my age, which is around the 20-30 age range, they'll be categorized as maybe lacking passion, especially the people of my generation, which are categorized as millennials, whatever. But it kind of sucks because I feel as though society typically stereotypes us as people who we're needy to be special, or we're so engrossed to trying to be so unique that we often lose sight of the ambition or the hard work that's involved in attaining your dreams. And I want to tell society that couldn't be further from the truth. It's crazy because I think that our predecessors sometimes forget that we've made such big advances in academics and social networking, and I mean social network not in like communication, but like social networking and talking to people, that we often don't stop and realize that we are a age of technology, that everything gets digitized and computed so quickly that we often forget that we need to stop and chill out and digest what we're inputting into ourselves. And what I mean by that is we're so engrossed in trying to get everything so quickly and so correctly the first time that when failure is presented as the option, it just makes us lose our will to do it. It makes us lose our uh, enthusiasm. And a great story for this actually comes from this week. So, as you guys know, I do my dancing projects in the park in Cadman Plaza in Brooklyn, and it's a big old field. And this week, kids had off because of holidays. So when I would go there in the afternoons, I would see kids there, like just mostly young kids. And one of my practice sessions, a kid came up to me and he started asking me what I was doing. Was I doing parkour? Was I doing? And I explained to him what I was doing. I told him I'm breakdancing. I've been doing it for a long time and everything. And he actually asked me to teach him about flipping, like cartwheels. And me, I did flips. That's like one of the things I first did before I started getting into martial arts and breakdancing. It was flips. And I'm looking at this kid, and you could tell that he needed a lot of work. But whatever. Everybody starts out somewhere, and the more I talked to the kid, the more I realized that, he was asking me a lot of questions. He asked me a lot of tricks and tips, and I was telling him everything I could. But I told him the most important thing is just stick with it. We all are gonna fail. We're all gonna make mistakes, but it's from your mistakes that you learn your advancement. And the more I talked to the kid was saying, "Oh, I think I'm never gonna get this," or I don't think I'm ever gonna get this." And I told him, I said, the worst thing you could do to yourself is just stop right there. He said, "You got to keep going." I said, "I've been dancing." I told him how long I've been dancing, how long I've been active in life, and I told him the most important thing I can tell you in life is don't give up. Just keep going. If you really want something, know that failure is okay. Knowing that doing something and doesn't work out is okay. As long as you're doing it, and more just trying, just doing it, putting your heart into it. And it sucks that we forget that lesson. We forget that we are it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to stumble, because it's from us falling down. And it sounds cheesy because it's almost pretty cliche these days, is to get right back up. And it's true. And I've so been learning this lesson in this project I'm doing, because a lot of my videos have had a lot of mistakes in it. A lot of, my dance practices, you can see that I deal with a lot of flaws. And I admit that it's through my failures oftentimes that I'm getting my greatest revelations of the stuff I love to do. And this, like I said, this project initially was started out for my daughter, to show her that every day of my life I'm doing something I'm passionate about. And it's true, I am doing things I'm passionate about, and I'm getting better at explaining what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about trying to help others, and that's why I engage this open dialogue. I'm telling people, what makes you happy? Even if you're not perfect at it, what makes you happy? What makes you want to get up in the morning and be a better you? What makes you get up in the morning to almost create that passion, that fire? What stokes it? And I think ultimately it's with that that gives us the will to jump out of bed. Not just get up, but just jump out of bed. That gives us the will to get up a little extra early. That gives us the will to put the extra effort. And I'm slowly starting to get that for myself. I will say that just talking to a kid, it was a great feeling to be able to tell the kid about my passions and my pursuits, and tell him that I've been doing this for longer than he's been born, which is crazy to me thinking about it, and telling him that, just feel free to talk to me. I mean, it's kind of weird that a kid is going to come to me questions. I feel like sometimes I'm still the student myself, and in a way I am, but this dialogue that I'm expressing to you and to people in the future who do read this is tell them, why are we afraid? Why are we afraid of failure? Is it that when we were young, or is it that when we're in a structured setting such as a school or a job, that when we fail, it's often seen as a major demerit, and you get shunned or you get disrespected, or you're often categorized as a failure. And it kind of sucks, because so what? I failed. I made a mistake. I'm still learning my craft. I'm still trying to become the better person. So if you can't accept me for the failures that I have made in order to become the greater success that I will become, then what does that say about the other person? Perfection, I'm going to say something. Perfection is truly an illusion. You're going to be constantly pursuing perfection in life, because we are ingrained socially that perfection is something attainable. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Let's just unveil the curtain. Perfection is near impossible to attain. And I hope that everybody understands that, whether it's with image, whether it's with academia, whether it's with art, whether it's anything in life. The only thing that you can perfect is being the better you. That's it. Once you master the art of saying, I'm going to take every day to become a better person, that's when perfection is no longer the goal. The goal is improvement. The goal is betterment. The goal is evolution. So just keep that in mind when you watch this video. So I do hope that this video does touch anybody, and if you guys want to open up and express some comments or some stories, or even talk about that idea of passion and the pursuit of perfection, please feel free. I love this topic. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and like I said, once again, Day 69 will be coming, hopefully soon. So hope you guys enjoy this. Soul is out. Peace.